The United States and China all have a chance. For the Russians, their chance hinges on the beam. Their final rotation. For the United States, they hope to vault to the silver. We have reached the final rotation. Romania will be on the floor, China on the uneven bars, Russia the balance beam, and the United States the vault. There are the Romanians, that goal seemingly even more secure since they will end on the floor. And now leading the way on the vault for the United States, Amy Chow.
And Amy has contributed big time for this American team, and she would like to end it all off on a very strong note, just land on her feet.
She took 2 seats on the floor in the vault in the optionals just a couple of nights ago.
Not today, Jan. A different athlete, 100% from Miss Amy Chow.
Isn't that nice to see? In her first World Championship, she's put it all together on a day that it counts most. Arabian vault, we've seen this many times today in this competition. Just a few form errors with that vault.
And talk about how close this is. Teammate Amanda Borden can't even watch. But she comes up smiling.
Silver medal is on the line. And the score in the first vault, 9.687.
The light's on. Come on, Ames. Come on, Amy.
She'll try to improve the landing and the form in the air.
Up.
Oh, a little bit short with that one. She tried to go for the stick.
Okay, my dear, your number is up.
So a long weekend for Amy Chow. She's now ended her competition and ended it successfully.
Now, is this the meet of your life today? I told you you'd have another chance.
Another chance she had, and she comes through. Second vault score, 9.662.
Good meet today.
Now Russia's Yelena Grosheva set to take to the beam, and this routine even more critical after what happened a couple of moments ago.
This fall right here, what it means is that if Russia has another fall, they will count a low score. They cannot have another mistake on beam. Just a little bit of struggling.
We've said it before, so many team titles and individual titles have come down to the balance beam. They have lost many of competitions on this event. It's that difficult.
Especially difficult when you have to end the competition here with a medal on the line.
Certain events, it might even be easier under more pressure. Vaulting and floor exercise, the power events, but the finesse events, balance beam, it's just a little too tricky.
Just the dismount. This has been a very cautious routine. Double back dismount and a huge couple of steps on the landing. Not a brilliant performance.
Big question mark whether the routine from Grosheva will be good enough. Next up for the Americans on the vault is Kerri Strug.
It's a good event for Kerri Strug. It's a power event. She's a powerful athlete.
Meanwhile, the score for Grosheva, 9.337, so that crack in the door even wider now for the Americans, and looking to take advantage is Kerri Strug.
Beautiful vault. Excellent power, great height. Yes, she took the step on the landing, but really dynamic vault.
She has had just a fantastic competition, an incredible comeback, and she is ending on one of her fortes, the vault, as you mentioned, Tim, a very powerful, and that you can certainly see why.
Atta girl. You got a good one under your belt. Now let's put it on 2 feet.
She has to relax. relax her somewhat to get the excellent score over to 9-8. She'll try to top it here.
Yeah, she has nothing to lose at this point. She can go for a perfect stick. Oh, boy.
A little too much oomph on that one. She had a whole lot of power on that second vault. She has to be happy.
Kerri Strug, a former two-time national champion in this event, certainly comfortable with that performance and ending her competition. 9.762 in the second, so Kerri's score will be her first vault. Coming up, Dominique Dawes.
You have time, so you got to stay nice and loose and nice and focused.
After all of the team disruption, whether the United States goes home with a medal depends on the final vault by the last American. Dominique Dawes will have a performance when we come back. The Romanians have clinched the gold in this competition.
Nice.
Dominique Dawes' performance will determine whether the United States goes home with a silver, a bronze, or without a medal at all. But first, a final look at Mighty Mo on the bars.
If you loved her on the balance beam and the floor exercise, you'll love her even more on this apparatus. She is absolutely spectacular.
And China very much in contention for a medal.
But she does so many difficult things that it's easy for her to fall. First one comes right here. This is amazing. It's called a Gaylord over the bar.
No other woman performs that skill on this event. But what makes her routine so special are these transition moves right here. She is so tiny, but she flies.
Beautiful inverted giants, borrowed from the men. Another release skill. She's not done. Huge dismount. Double laid out somersault. And just the smallest of hops on that landing.
Well, the world of gymnastics has itself a bright new star, Mighty Mo.
This was a move made famous by Mitch Gaylord, a teammate of Tim's. Taken to the women's uneven bars, and then, as you mentioned, Tim, that dismount was just incredible. She gets so much height generated by these giant swings. Watch this. Two laid out flips, stretched out. Bang, she's right on.
60 pounds of guts and determination and courage, and she's had it all on display in these team championships. The score, her second, 9.9 for Mighty Mo, but will it be enough for a medal?